First in the spotlight tonight is Elsa Prosser, a housewife from Winchester. Her subject, the great designer Charles Rennie Mackintosh. Roderick Cromar, a chartered accountant from Aberdeen. He'll be answering questions on the pioneering rock and roll label Sun Records. James Knight, an anaesthetic technician from Middlesex. He'll be answering questions on the sharp novels of Bernard Cornwell. And Paul Gregan, a journalist from London. His subject, Alfred Wainwright's much-loved Lakeland Gardens. Hello and welcome to Mastermind with me, John Humphreys. Tonight, 4 more courageous contenders begin the journey that each of them hopes will end up with them taking home this glass bowl and forevermore being able to claim, I was the nation's mastermind. That's what's at stake. So our next contender, please. And your name is?
Roderick Cromar.
Your occupation?
Chartered accountant.
And your chosen subject?
Sam Phillips and the Sun record label, 1950 to 1960.
Sun record label. In 2 minutes, here we go. Sam Phillips, a record producer and businessman, opened the Memphis recording service in January 1950 on the corner of Marshall and which other avenue?
Union Avenue.
Yes, Phillips went on to found Sun Records in 1952 and signed Elvis Presley. What was the A-side of the first single that Elvis released on the 19th of July, 54?
That's All Right, Mama.
Yes, who was the lead vocalist with the Teen Kings? They made their debut on Sun Records in April 56 with the song Ooby Dooby. He was later to become a major solo artist.
Roy Orbison.
Yes, Jerry Lee Lewis's Whole Lot of Shaking Going On rose to number 2 in the Billboard Hot 100 after he appeared on whose television show?
Ed Sullivan.
Steve Allen. In 1957, Sun Records released its first LP. What was the title of the album, which includes the name of the artist that recorded it?
Pass.
What was the name of the short-lived label Phillips set up in 55 for his country artists, which was shut down after legal threats from another label in Los Angeles with the same name?
Flip.
Correct. Who was the 4th member of the so-called Million Dollar Quartet joining Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash and Jerry Lee Lewis for a jam session on the 4th of December 1956?
Carl Perkins.
Yes, the 1951 single Rocket 88, written by Ike Turner and his band, is often considered to be the first rock and roll track to be released. Which act performed the single?
Jackie Brenston.
Yes. What was the nickname of the blues singer, guitarist and harmonica player Chester Burnett, whose first sessions with Phillips took place in 1951?
Howling Wolf.
Correct. Phillips set up a publishing company in 54 to handle Sun's copyright issues. What was his name?
Pass.
What phrase did Phillips suggest should replace the words "Go, boy, go" between takes of Carl Perkins' Blue Suede Shoes?
Go Cat Go.
Yes. Which Sun artist sang the demo for I Forgot to Remember to Forget that became the B-side for Presley's Mystery Train and for which he received half of the copyright royalties?
Warren Smith.
No, Charlie Feathers. A novelty song by Rufus Thomas, intended to be a version of Big Mama Thornton's Hound Dog with male performers, gave Sun Records its first major hit in 53. What was it called?
Bearcat.
Bearcat is correct. You had 2 passes. High-Low Music was the name of that publishing company they set up. And the title of that album from 57, released as Sun Records' first LP, was Johnny Cash with his Hot and Blue Guitar. Sounds quite a record. Roderick, you've scored 9 points.